fix something. Are your what am I playing? Ghostwire Tokyo, the Prelude. What I mean? Are you? A small percentage of people may experience seizures, I suppose, sharing lice. Oh my god, wait, let me fix this audio. Holy shit right now. Oh my god. Okay. This is the prelude. You got Slenderman right there. Corrupted kid. Alright, let's go. I don't know what the fuck this is at all, to be honest. I mean, the heck. I don't know what the heck this is. Font speed, let's go fast. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Select. Back. What is this game? Is just point and click or what? Oh shit, I just did that. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Rinko? God damn it, Rinko. Erica? No one wants to talk about it, but it's all on anyone's minds these days. Mysterious things are happening all around Shibuya. Sightings, attacks, disappearances, fear. How is a kid supposed to be a kid in a time like this? But honestly, Ryota never really like most kids. He's not usually glued to his phone all day. Okay, I see you. Oh shit, I can click on that. Ryota's concerns bring a mysterious case file posted online. It's how to use himself the best he can. Having tracked down the reported dog fucking in the area right in the past, their injury rain hanging over the neighborhood. At the scene, all we were found was Chloe's mother and his son, left behind like two molten cicada shells. It's hard to even imagine. A parent and her child, just gone. Precious lives, snuffed out forever. My heart sank knowing that I had failed to protect them. It was the worst feeling I'd ever felt. As if on cue, the rain started pouring down. Heavier and heavier it fell with each passing minute. But I couldn't be bothered to take out my umbrella. That's when the obvious culprits returned to the scene of the crime, as they always do. Always return to the scene of crime. A group of monsters. They had umbrellas of their own, as if the rain followed them wherever they go. I was furious. I brought hell down onto them at that very moment. Okay. They tried to protect themselves with their umbrellas, but I just kept pounding on them until they were battered and broken. I was so exhausted I could have fallen over at any moment, but my utter wrath kept me going. As I picked up to leave, I still refused to open up my own umbrella. I just walked away, rain pouring and soaking me to the bone. KK slider. It's 9:41 right now on my iPhone. Actually, it's not an iPhone. It's some type of Android device. Unable to shake the idea that the monsters are all around him, Ryota navigated on his phone to a document called the Marunouchi Vanishing. The language is complicated, but he works to understand it. It says, I got a tip on a missing woman for Marin. Yeah, when you've been a detective as long as I have, you tend to build up a big network of contacts. The story my contact told me was that they saw the woman one day when the fog rolled in. It blanketed the area, and then poof, she was gone. Times like these make me wish a certain somebody was around. Come to think of it, the fog in these disappearances set the scene for when I first met the rest of my crew. Everybody kept talking about folks just up and disappearing, and I thought it was a load of horse shit. It wasn't until I met them, and until my encounter, that I believed. Ever since then, I've been haunted by what I once called hallucinations. Turns out being able to see spirits and monsters isn't fantasy movie nonsense after all. Guess I should be thankful, because otherwise, I wouldn't have seen through that monster taking the form of the woman. She made a bunch of red orbs appear and chase me around. I knew as long as I didn't let myself get surrounded, I'd be okay. She was a nightmare to look at. Fugly slut. So I put her out of her misery. Oh damn, he said you're ugly, so I'm killing you. When I searched the scene, I spotted a woman's handbag. Found the missing lady's ID cards in there. And then I came across some clothes that looked like they would have been hers. They were in a little pile, but the way they had fallen made it clear her body had just vanished. No mistaking whose handiwork it was either. I finally managed to get my hands on a solid enough lead to work with. KK. Okay, I'm gripped right now. What else you got? What other stories you got? Oh, I thought I said Cloud. Could monsters really live among us? Among us? Sus. These case files say that yes, they absolutely can, and do, according to this one. Lady called me about a missing person who vanished from the bathroom of her apartment. Usually I'd brush it off as just another runaway, but after seeing the crow circling above her apartment, I had a feeling there'd be more to this. The black stains on the front door verified my hunch. Turns out that I'm the only one that can see these black stains. The lady who lived there and showed me in made no signs of noticing it. She showed me the bathtub and gave me a play-by-play of what happened. Her boyfriend was taking a bath, longer than usual, so she went to the bathroom to check in on him. When she opened the door, her boyfriend was gone, and for a short instant, there was a reaction of an old shrine on the surface of the bathwater. Oh, reflection, my bad. I have fucking shit in front of my TV, so I'm trying to like duck and dodge to read it. I rubbed my finger on the rim of the bathtub, and there was a transparent, sticky, slime-like substance on it. A reflection of a shrine shone on the water's surface. I'll need to talk further with my team about this incident to see if these things rings any bells. I purged the black stain on the front door and then left the scene. Poor lady. What will she do now? What can any of us do now? KK. Damn. I thought I read this one. In these posts, the kid has found something, or rather, someone called KK, has been looking into monsters in this part of town. A believer, just like Ryota? I'm gonna say Ryota. Social media would never lie. Social media would never lie. Oh god, don't believe that. And that means KK is an expert, maybe the expert, in all things paranormal. There's only one thing left to do. Having pored over every story, post, and grainy photo about local monsters he could find, Ryota prepares to take action. I'm gonna ask this KK guy to help. Just gotta figure out where he lives first. Sagasu. Is this all just reading shit? Because I haven't done anything yet. Contact. Oh, this guy's a hacker. He's gonna swat this man. Am I controlling this? What am I doing? Dear Mr. Investigator Person. Dear Mr. Royal Hampton. Rinko. Dear Mr. Investigator Person. Hello, how are you? I'm not good and I need... I'm not good and I need... Hold on, sorry, I can't read this. I'm not good and I need your help. Monsters got my best friend, Sosuke. Rinko sits up in her chair. She's zeroed in on a dozen monitors from across a makeshift command center stuffed in this cramped Tokyo apartment. It happened near the manhole. Please help me get him back. Data files across the screens, seemingly too much, charts and graphs, maps and mathematical equations, even social media feeds and open case files. Somehow, through all those screens and all the clutter, Ryota's message catches Rinko's eye. Sounds desperate, but it could just be some bored kid trolling us. Calm and confident, Rinko insists on balancing compassion with her skepticism in her analytical approach. On the other hand, that manhole is within the vicinity of several recent incidents. Maybe he is involved. She knows what she thinks, but she also knows no one can protect Tokyo all by themselves. Trusting your teammates is the only way to keep everyone safe. What do you make of it, Ed? Ed squints. Ed. Ed squints and takes a single deep breath as he turns to the screen. He has something to say, but holds it back. Technology is easy. People are hard. Oh, yes, sir. Nice. Instead of speaking up, he places a small recorder on his desk. He presses play, and as the audio begins to roll, Ed turns and walks away. Damn, like a badass. Ed's voice. I've heard intriguing stories about so-called manhole girls in Japan. Vengeful ghosts of bullied students set to trick other children into following them into the sewer, from where they never return. If any information turns out about such anomalies, I'd be keen to... Shit, dude, this is right in my TV, I can't read this. I'd be keen to investigate, though I speak purely out of personal interest. It might not be enough to make the rest of my team pursue it without further evidence. Okay, safe to say, since you somehow find the time to record something this specific about a single urban legend, that you want to look into it. Ed is already engrossed in other work. He doesn't respond. He certainly doesn't notice where Rinko rolls her eyes. He rarely does. Probably best we have no idea how you spend your free time, huh, Ed? Eric has been sitting next to Rinko this whole time, listening and waiting for the right time to chime in. That time is... Want me to check it out? I don't think so, Erica. It could be dangerous. What if something happens to you? Seriously? You still don't trust me to go out by myself for 5 minutes in the middle of the day? At just 16 years old, Rinko might be right not to trust Erica on something dangerous. But Rinko knows that Erica has shown a maturity beyond her years. She gives Erica an almost sisterly look of skepticism. You know it's not that. Rinko quickly turns back to the monitors and away from Erica. But for all her maturity, Erica can't quite keep from pouting. Stop making that face. Besides, we've got our own very own private detective in the vicinity already. I'll have him take a look. Do I get to do anything, or is this all just reading? 'Cause I'm already tired of reading. The stall is brimming as a wide array of customers eat in relative silence. The only sound they make is the slurping of their noodles. The silence breaks when a phone begins to vibrate upon the countertop. Bzzz. The owner ignores it, choosing to focus on his meal instead. The phone doesn't care about his hunger and continues to vibrate. Bzzz. The phone doesn't care about his hunger. The phone wins. The peace and solitude have shattered. This is no way to enjoy noodles. This is no way to enjoy... No, I'm sorry. To enjoy my nudes. God damn it! The silent diner finally glances at the screen. He begins to mutter to himself. Another case? These people have me working harder than my enemies ever did. Can't even get 5 minutes to enjoy a nice, quiet lunch. Bzz, bzz. Let me guess. I'll be risking my life and limb. That's why you let it ring for so long? Too scared to pick up? Ha! You know the exact day I stopped being scared of anything. Damn, this guy's a badass. The day you stopped being a loner and hooked up with us so we could have your back? Sure, that works. Besides, I'm not fool enough to pretend this team isn't half okay. If you need backup, you know I'll be there. No questions asked. I actually already volunteered, but right now there's nothing dangerous to be worried about. It's a simple check-in on a report, some suspicious activity that might be connected to these phenomena we've been looking into. It's always the simple cases that go south the fastest. Honestly, he's kind of right. He has a point. Mr. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You know what? You're right. Maybe Erica should run point on this one. Sure, she's just a kid, but you're busy, so... Whoa, hold up. Let's not sacrifice the rookie to make me look bad. I'm already out. Send me that phone, I'll get on it. First, though, I need to talk to one of you about something. Oh, I get a choice. Wait, who's doing the talking? Isn't this question mark guy talk? Let's ask himself. What does he want to ask himself? You know what? Oh, no! You know what? On second thought, I've heard everything I need. Just point me in the right direction. I'm sure I can figure out the rest. Oh, shit. I fucked it up. My bad. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Ryota doesn't notice the people passing him on the street. They don't notice him either. He is young, but he is very much alone. His focus is centered on the small bit of paper in his hands. After a couple folds, the paper finally finds a familiar configuration. With the head, arms, and body, it takes shape. A palm-sized person stands in his hand. As Ryota inspects his creation, someone who has been observing him from afar steps out of the shadows. What you've got there? Ryota looks up. He's nervous, but clutches the paper doll in his hand to stay brave. He's not running or hiding, despite the gruff stranger staring at him. No need to be afraid. I'm not here to do anything bad to you or your little friend. Gotta admit, I've been known to carry the odd paper doll with me on investigations. Strange habit, I know. But you get the benefits of a partner without the annoying small talk. You know what I'm saying? Ryota's shoulders ease. He lets his guard down as he listens to the detective and re-examines the folded paper. The detective surprises himself with his playful tone. He's rusty, but he somehow still feels comfortable talking to this scary kid. Sometimes paper dolls are used for magical purposes. You a sorcerer by chance? Now's the time to tell me. So you really are him, huh? Gonna have to be more specific, kid. You're a KK, the ghost hunter from the files. You must be. I just thought you'd be taller. They say you solve strange mysteries, right? KK. Maybe. The detective looks closely at Ryota's phone. He sees a social media post featuring photos of various case files he has worked on, collected in one place. Look, I only use those initials because writing out my name is a pain, and I got too much pain already. Damn. I feel it. Not your problem, right? Anyhow, that's me, KK. But I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm a detective. KK's demeanor hardens a bit, dropping the playfulness. You want an investigator, kid? Well, you got one. I'm so glad you're going to look into the disappearances at the manholes. The pisses, what? My bad. Here's the thing. I already did. Made some calls on the way here. There's no record of any recent disappearances. Still got a few friends on the force, so I can dig up dirt real quick. KK shoots Ryota's a serious look. Not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you, kid? It's true, honest. My buddy Sasuke disappeared. He hasn't come home since yesterday. Last place I saw him was right back here. Ryota motions to the alleyway behind him. He went down that way. I tried to follow, but I couldn't find him. He was completely gone. If Ryota's bluffing, he's an incredible liar. Sadness comes over him when he looks back toward the alley. KK looks back and forth from the kid, then to the alleyway behind him, then back to the kid, then back to the alleyway, then back to the kid, then to himself, then down at his feet, then back to the kid, then to the alleyway. All alleys are dark, but this one looks like it's never seen daylight. See any fog when that happened? The moment he disappeared? Now that you mention it, there has been something spooky around, like a kind of fog or darkness, but it came and then went. Alright. KK mutters something to himself as he eyeballs the alleyway behind Ryota. Nothing looks immediately out of place. With so much going down in this city, some kid getting lost doesn't exactly seem like front page news. Call the kid's bluff? Press for more info. No, I think he's being truthful. I need more to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced? You know what? I feel like honestly KK wouldn't have asked for any more info. He would have just been like, I got it. Don't trip, I got it. So my first mistake in the beginning probably was on was very much on par with what he would have done. I need more to go on, kid. Why are you so convinced he was taken? Didn't happen to anyone else around here. But it did happen to my best friend. So Suke's been missing for 2 full days. Why aren't his parents like trying to find him? Everyone has been looking, but no one can find him. Oh, my bad. What about his parents? Have they filed a police report? That's what I'm saying. I'm the only one who really cares about Sosuke. I know he needs me. And no one else is even looking for him anymore. Just me. He's lucky to have you. It's like when you saw crows circling above the building in that one case you investigated. You knew there was more to it than everyone else. Well, Mr. KK, I know there's more to Sosuke's disappearance. I just need your help. Really did your homework, huh? I'm impressed. You're more dedicated than most adults you know. Most adults I know. You remind me of my friend Erica. She's lost someone too. And she'll never stop fighting for them either. KK takes another glance at the alley. Then back at the kid. Then back at the alley. Then back at the kid. Alright, show me exactly where the Sosuke pal of yours disappeared. Ryota perks up. So, you're gonna look into it? I'm here, ain't I? Let me check in with my team, see if they figured anything out. Could save us some time. KK reaches for her phone. What's up? We're all here. I just need a quick word with one of you to follow up on what the kid has told me. Okay, this time I know that if I hit him, then it cancels all the options. Let's ask homegirl, Rinko. You find anything else? I know you've been searching all over on your fancy computer. Some worrying details have started to emerge. The type of details that mean he is for sure involved. Social media is starting to fill up with posts about the appearance of mysterious dark fog. It's been popping up in the neighborhoods with similar data sets to the one Ryota called from. School absences are also on the rise. I can't confirm if those represent actual disappearances or just spooked kids trading scary stories. But it's clear. Fear and paranoia are taking hold. Yeah, I figured that much. Oh really? You carry a fear and paranoia detective now? Did Ed develop that when I wasn't paying attention? Years on the force is what gave me my fear detector. You can't. I fuck with KK. He's kind of like... he seems like he's kind of stupid, but he's like a genius. You can't beat experience. But I do appreciate your input, even if I already knew it all. Ryota, it's time to find Sasuke. I feel like that was the right choice. Nothing looks out of place. Oh. Nothing looks out of place, but things are rarely what they seem. KK slowly deliberately reaches his hands out. He's holding on to anything. He's not holding on to anything, but you would think that he is by the way he's moving. Like he's got something invisible dangling from his fingertips. Ryota has no clue what he's trying to do, but he watches closely. However, what happens next can only be seen by KK's eyes. As KK opens his fingers, a sparkling orb of energy drops from his hand down onto the ground. It ripples like water in a still pond, energy flowing outward into the world. Who wrote this? This is like someone's fanfic or something? What do I do? Oh shit. Oh shit. Someone's tracks. Someone's ghost tracks. A strange trail floats into view. A strange trail floats into view, as though a spirit has just passed through this place. Psychic energy. The trail leads further on, deeper into the alley and out of view. Guess he went that way. Puzzled, Ryota follows KK's eyeline down the alley, but sees nothing out of the ordinary. What happened? I didn't even see anything. Trust me, kid. It's good you can't see it. This is a power you don't want. You're too young for it. To take a risk like that and change your life forever, it's not worth it. This world's a scary place. It keeps getting worse. We're gonna find your friend and get you back to your life. He's right though. Once you start seeing shit like that, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. KK and Rinko are in big trouble this time. Running like rats, desperate to stay alive. With the old, dingy old sofa between them and... monsters! We better find another exit. Rinko turns to KK and sees him holding his head. He appears to be in great pain. Damn, it's happening again. Your body's reacting to the ether. As KK looks at the room... Whoa! As KK looks at the room, his vision begins to break in half. He tries to focus, but rather than reform, everything continues to split apart even further. Another hallucination. The world is breaking in two. That'll be crystallized ether, another form of matter. Sounds like your body has entered the final stages of affinity. From thin air like phantoms, these horrific visitors appear, surrounding KK and Rinko. Damn, we're surrounded. I really don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Mr. KK? Are you okay? Huh? Sorry, kid. My mind can be a little hard to control. You just kind of stood there for a little while. Sometimes my memory takes me places. Hate to leave you alone. Damn, he got PTSD. Hate to leave you alone again, but you need to wait here while I go look for your pal. Sit tight, I won't be long. Report on Rinko's computer. Computer set of flashes on screen. Ed's monitoring software has a hold of something big. The results are clear. Spiritual residue. And it's exactly at KK's location. What is it now? We just received an alert. There was a massive surge of spiritual energy at your location. Hold off on pursuing until we're able to send support. Can't wait forever for you guys. We might have a missing child on our hands. We got plenty of evidence. I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm motherfucking KK. You know who I am, bitch? Remember, fog reports are increasing. There's fear in the streets. Time to act. Of course I know these things. I'm the one who told you. I also know how dangerous it is getting out there. This time could be even worse than the last. What if he shows up? I wish he would. Excited to see that mask snap in two when I put my fist through it. Yeah. It's not fair to ask us for help when you think you need us. Then use your own words against us when you're too impatient to act as a team. We're in this together. Keiki decides to address one team member specifically to make his case. It'd probably be Erica. She's the one that's kind of like most on the fringe of the group. Or just like with the most pathos. Most like emotional, I suppose. This guy's too analytical, and she's also too by the book. What Eric and I have been through, I don't expect anyone else to understand. Hell, I barely understand it. Here's what I do understand. I take risks so others don't have to. And yeah, you all do the same thing. That's why I'm proud to call you my team. But it has to stop somewhere. A line needs to be drawn. We aren't the vulnerable ones who need your protection. We're all strong, and that strength multiplies when we work together to help others. You two are so special to me, both of you, and I think I understand where you're both coming from. It's just that this thing, this torment, once that power has gotten inside of you, the affinity, it won't let you rest. It's like being chased. We are running from something awful. I'm sorry that I'm not making sense. I just can't be quiet right now. I have to speak my truth. I have to support whatever decision he makes. The truly selfish act would be to stand still and let it overtake you. In the end, I know that I would do the same thing. Let's hope you never have to. I'll talk to you later. I'm in the middle of investigating. He never was any good at following people's directions. This attitude is precisely what saved our hides on countless occasions. That attitude of his is precise. Damn, I should have chose Ed. Damn, my bad. I missed the first dialogue option, that's why I fucked up. I didn't get any more backstory. This attitude of his is precisely what saved our hearts on countless occasions. You don't think I realized that? Erica smiles, thinking about KK's attitude. It doesn't bother her. Rico. Damn! They're everywhere. KK's eyes dart between the two horrific figures, into some incredibly strange glowing crystals that hover nearby. As he tries to speak, KK wheezes painfully. Rinko, what would happen if someone tried to touch one of those ether crystals? Your guess is as good as mine. Might give you the power to fight back, might just make you even more miserable. Who can say? What about him? Did it grant him strength? Rinko nods silently. After getting his answer, KK without hesitation stretches his hand out towards the crystals. Wait, stop! Stopping is not an option, not for any of us. You don't know what will happen, it could kill you. And those things won't? We're dead if we don't try something. We aren't out of options yet. You've thrown everything away to fight these monsters, same as me. There's not a goddamn thing left to lose at this point. Before Rico can say anything else, KK reaches all the way out. Give you them shits, bitch! Touch it. Touch the crystal. Touch the butt. Oh my god, it's bright as fuck, dude. What the hell? Rude. Oh shit, that scared me. KK follows the trail of psychic energy deeper into the dark Shibuya alleyway. Oh wait, stuck in my yen like Shibuya. Shibuya alleyway away from the glow of familiar streetlights and vending machines. His venture into the unseen brings him to a manhole cover where the spirit residue flashes with an eerie intensity. This spot is clearly the origin point for whatever spirit is at the center of the mystery. Did they take you this way, Sasuke? KK looks around again, finding nothing. focuses his attention on this haunted manhole. The spectral vision shows KK a lot more than it thought it might, revealing a glowing specter hovering in the dark and dreary place, the spirit of a man in his 30s. A Jibaku-rei? Jibaku-rei? According to Japanese lore, this type of spirit is trapped in a physical location. Okay, Spectre, what's keeping you tied down there? The Spectre seems unable to answer him. Instead he mutters, as if distracted or perhaps completely delirious. Either or, maybe both. Spectres aren't especially concerned with politeness or clarity. Neither of us is going anywhere until I get some fucking answers out here. I need to know, what are you doing here specifically at this manhole cover? Why haunt this place? I thought it was a kid. Just a kid playing around, just having fun. Alone. I wanted to make sure he was safe. So just being neighborly, huh? Yes. No. Not making friend. Protecting. But he wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't a kid though, was it? There was something else. Something lurking in these shadows. Did I die? I think I died. But this isn't what I expected. What was it? Monster? A monster? The Spectre points downwards. Underneath, huh? KK stares at the manhole as though he looks hard enough he'll suddenly see what lurks in the darkness beneath its cover. He doesn't have to see the Spectre nod to know he's right. It went that way. Before he can pull up the manhole cover and see for himself, a long shadow creeps in from the edge of the alleyway. Ryota. Did you find anything? Snooping around is detective business. You don't belong back here. I thought I heard you talking to someone. Who is this youngster? Only I can hear you, so don't bother. Only you can hear me? Well, sure, nobody else is even here. This is turning into a damn clown show. Kid, I need you to go back to where I fucking told you to and stay there and sit there and shut the fuck up. It's not safe for you over here, alright? Not safe. Not safe, monster. But how do you know I'll be safe up there? Look, my team's one call away. They'll get here quick if you're in danger. Weren't you just saying something about being in the middle of an investigation and too busy to talk to anyone? Funny you should mention that. I could actually use some help. I believe they call it client services. Who are you calling, mister? Are they nice like you? Or nicer? He said, goddamn, this is turning into a damn clown show. Alright. Client services. Sounds more like babysitting to me. If only you would just wait for us to get there. We play with the hand we're dealt, and juggling work and childcare has never been my strong suit. I need a little support. Rinko sighs. A long, tired sigh, a frustrated person who knows that in the end, of course they'll help. She'll always help him, just as he will always help her. And I have the perfect candidate in mind. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick Erica again. I was supposed to pick Ed the last one, so this one I need to pick Erica. Cause I don't trust Ed watching this kid. He's gonna fucking not pay attention and lose him. And this chick is just, she don't got no patience. Erica, she's the only kid I actually know and like anymore. Hey KK, you need my help? I can be there ASAP. I do need your help, but it can wait. My new friend Ryota, the one who called us for help? Is he a little afraid of you? What? No. Why would you think that? I mean, yeah, maybe a little, but no, that's not it. Although it'd be better if he did fear me, then I could do my fucking work. Oh, you aren't really that scary. I think I get it. Let me talk to him. KK hands the phone to Ryota, motions for him to accept this call. Yes? Is this Mr. Ryota? Yes. I'm so excited that I get to speak with you. I have heard that you are quite the investigator. I need your help from someone like you. What could I do to help you? Well, our friend who was there with you, he actually has 2 missions. Since he is looking for your friend, maybe you could swap and look for my friend. If we share the responsibility, I'm sure that we can achieve success together as a team. I suppose I could try to help you since he is helping me. Okay, but first, can you keep a secret? It's very important and related to this mission. Yes, I'm the best at secrets. I won't tell you how I know that, but it's true. What? Wait, what? My friend is a cat. I put a tracker in a call-in. She says she's nearby you, in the alley by her house. I miss her dearly. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but some of my best friends are animals. Your secret is safe with me. What does she look like? She's all black with one white spot and a few white whiskers. Her name is Monet, like the painter, and she really likes to hide. Can you look closely in between and behind all of the vending machines and trash cans? Just to be safe, text me a picture of every dark corner you can find. She is very good at camouflage and easy to miss. I will find your friend. Ryota hands the phone back to KK and turns his attention to the nearest trash can. Phone out, he seems to be inspecting each side of it. Lucky for you, your new buddy's an animal lover just like me. I've given him a rescue mission to find a missing cat and send me a photo of it. But what if he succeeds? Tons of strays here. He might actually bump into one. I could always use more cats. I could always use more cat pics texted to me. And maybe he'll give it a home that it needs. Win-win. Now to get down there and find your pal, Sasuke. Sosuke. Goddamn, dude, I can't do much more reading of this. I'm getting tired. Dirty water splashes under KK's feet as he makes his way through the still darkness of Shibuya's sewers. The further he goes, the darker it gets, but not because of any change in light. No, this darkness is unnatural. In fact, it's not darkness at all. It's tangible. Dense fog made of spiritual energy fills the air. Toxic paranormal waste coats the ground and plugs the drains. Oh shit! But the air itself is rejecting him. This corruption flows between worlds and reaches around him, blocking KK's way. How long has it been building up? Right below our feet. Is it like this everywhere? As KK goes deeper, the Kigare only increases. There's definitely something here if there's much more corruption swirling around. Nothing I can't handle though. Alone in the darkness, KK summons his power and hold X and trace the shape to clear the sewer of corruption. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, restart. I wanted to go up. Oh my god, it's trash. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I let go. Okay. Shit. This is the most intense gameplay I've ever had. Stacking my yen in Jouya. Did I do it? Oh yeah, I cleared it. Cleanses the corruption, returning the sewer to its normal state. That's better. Minus the stink. With the stuff now, with the corruption now cleared, as if they were waiting for a moment of safety, someone appears. Sosuke, is that you? A small boy avoids KK's look, turning his back and picking at something on the wet ground. Splish, splash, splish, splash. Hey you, kid, are you okay? Can you fucking hear me? Are you hiding from something? Take a bath. Take a bath. Come on, kid, this isn't the time or place. Answer me. I'm not trying to scare you, but you gotta work with me here. In the vast darkness of the sewer, the sound of KK's phone suddenly rings out. The tinny chime echoing back and forth around the hollow space. The small boy in the raincoat doesn't seem to notice. He must be very preoccupied. I'm close. I found Sosuke, but I'm worried. He won't... Muffled sounds. Down so far, the signal KK's phone is barely holding on. He can only make out a few sounds and struggles to make out what the words might be forming. Muffled sounds. Hello? Is anybody there? Rinko, is that you? Ed? Erica? Who is this? It's probably Rinko. Rinko, can you hear me? Are you with Ryota? Oh yeah, it has her picture on the fucking phone. Can you ask him what Sosuke was wearing? A yellow raincoat, a scratchy connection makes it almost impossible to understand. Sosuke... It's about Sosuke? No, not... Rinko, I can't understand. Sosuke is not what... Not so... The call cuts out, the phone's going dead in KK's hand. Damn. Enough screwing around, Sosuke. Whatever your fucking name is. Just like that, finally, as if called by his mother to come to dinner, the child responds. He stands up and turns to KK with his dead, evil eyes. You're not fucking... You're a fucking monster! KK raises his hand and calls forth an energy that he discovered that day, long ago. The day he found his back against the wall, reaching out and touching the ether crystal. Ever heard of ethereal weaving monster? Energy surged into KK's hand, green light whining and glowing, charging around his fingertips. The increasingly bright light glows, illuminating the tunnel. And in that moment, standing in the center of the tunnel, we can see that this monster, this raincoat visitor, just in time for it, pressed child Wizuto's mouth in. It's a lot of motherfucking reading. At a stranger's fingertips lies KK, now a prisoner. Stranger. I need my subject to remain calm, or else nothing will get done. Despite being captive, KK flashes the stranger a fierce glare. You're a son of a bitch. Hello, my new friend. I'm keen to see how useful your vessel turns out to be. The stranger takes something out and holds it in his hand. An amulet. Though clearly not simply for decoration, it surges with power. He looks from the amulet and back to KK. Back to the amulet, and then back to KK, and then back to the amulet, and then at his feet, and then at the water, and then back to KK, and then at the amulet, and then back to KK, and smiles. As this monstrous little raincoat visitor blows a whistle, he steps back into the shadowy darkness. Running away, huh? But he's not running away at all. In fact, he's only making space. Slenderman! For two much larger, far more horrifying visitors show up and challenge KK. I've been waiting to run into you again. Let go, you fucking bastards! Ah! Talisman stops defensive barrier. Damage a single visitor with a wind attack. Visitors perish after 2 hits. Talisman stops visitors from moving. It can be consumed on use. While they're grabbing him. Let's stop him from moving. The umbrella visitors are frozen in place. Only one stun talisman is left. Alright. One umbrella visitor is injured. The umbrella visitor is awakened from the stun. Uh-oh, this dude's activating some shit right now. Honestly, I kind of just want to stun him again. Get stunned, bitch. The umbrella visitors are frozen in place. You have no more stun talismans. Good. Let's kill this guy. Bitch! Alright, cool, I killed him. The umbrella visitor awakens from the stun. Let's kill you. Let's hit you once. Oh, he attacks. Well, I'm not gonna fucking defend. I'm just gonna kill you. Goodbye, sir. One umbrella visitor is injured. You're done. Punk. You feeling lucky? Punk. Yo. Yo. The fight now over. The sewer is oddly calm again. KK sweeps the space, looking for any clues that may be left behind. Why would a pack of monsters manifest their evil here, in this fucking nasty-ass shithole place? But then he sees it, affixed to one wall of the tunnel. A wooden tag, sometimes called a Kifuda. Sure. This must be with those summoned beings. Those things. KK reaches out to the Kifuda down, as his fingertips approach it. Damn, dude, that's so fucking bright. Jesus. Rinko? God damn it, Rinko! Erica! KK feels a big... Oh, this is the beginning of the game. This is where it started. Oh shit, they brought me back to the beginning. KK feels a big, quick thump throughout his body. Oh. When he looks down, he sees someone else's arm stabbing through his chest. It's horrifying. Black smoke rushes out of his body. Looking back up, then looking back down, then looking back up, then looking behind him, then looking back down, then looking up. KK sees a man wearing a Hanya mask. You're... Gasp! As KK comes to, he realizes that he is in the tunnel once again. No, still. He looks at his chest. It's totally fine. No gaping hole, not even a scratch. Sweating, breathing heavy, his mind races. It was just a horrible dream. Maybe a vision? He grips the kifuta in his hand. I won't let him get away with this. So hard that it smashes into pieces. God damn it, KK. Come on, man. Yeah, one job. At that moment, KK realized he's not actually alone. Distracted by his fear, he had missed the approach of someone new. Who's there? Surprised, he spins to face the entity. But before he can raise his other hand... Ah! Oh shit, that's a Warwick. That looks like a werewolf or something. KK emerges from the tunnel to find Ryota waiting for the rest of the team. You fool! You run into a wall of Kigare, and your instinct is to walk deeper into it when you know we're on our way to help. Listen, you listen. I'm not done yelling at your stupid ass for making me worry about you. Okay, but all of our instruments at HQ started going wild. We broke basically every traffic law in Tokyo twice just to get here as quick as possible. And then we find an open sewer entrance, little Ryota peering down in this dirty-ass tunnel, clearly considering climbing down there despite our best efforts to cover for your stupid ass and keep him busy. Sure, except... So we took a look for ourselves. It's corruption in all directions. The whole place absolutely soaking in spirit residue. It's like they're amassing an army beneath our feet. And you go sniffing around alone? It's not... Maybe let her finish. Worst of all, you arrive in the stinking but unscathed, having been gone just long enough to have me convinced that you were really hurt down there, that I would never ever see you alive again. The problem of disappearing into a dangerous sewer all alone is that the longer you're gone, after Rinko is asked to be cautious, the more time she has to consider the things she'll shout at you when you return. The things we've been through together, when you're in danger, it's as if I can feel it deep down, but there's nothing I can do. What if you had died? The thought of being haunted by you, of all people, I almost climbed down there to kill you my fucking self. I'm sorry. I should have waited. Don't you dare be nice to me right now. I need to calm down. I value your friendship and support. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Stupid. Safely above ground, reunited with his team, KK turns his attention to the original source of all this drama, his young client, Ryota. You were never going to tell me, were you? Sasuke isn't your best friend. He's your dog! He's my dog and my best friend. This was fucking stupid, bro. I can't believe I played this shit. KK steps back nervously as Sasuke tries to jump into his lap, tail wagging. Oh, calm down. He just wants to be pet. Jeez. Who would have thought that such a tough-as-nails former detective would have such a strong phobia around dogs? Don't have to broadcast it, alright? Don't be scared. Sasuke loves everyone. Maybe he should draw the line at loving monsters and following them into the goddamn sewer. Ryota hugs his dog and gets a face full of looks in response. KK relaxes slightly, seeing how harmless the little dog is, but still keeps some distance. Thank you so much for bringing him home safely, Mr. KK. Mr. KK? What an adorable alias. When exactly did you start going by this new short nickname, KK? I suppose it has a fun ring to it. Not quite so formal as your full name, K. Before we get sidetracked, as lead investigator on this one, you've got some paperwork to do, KK. Not sure what's worse, fighting monsters or filling out those damn forms. It's obvious that you prefer fighting the paperwork. KK scribbles out a few quick lines. Only Ed can read them. Hey kid, this is for you. Ooh, is it a prize for helping you find that ghost? Almost. It's the bill for my noodles I was eating earlier, bitch. Have your mom pay that shit. It's the bill. He said almost. It's the bill. Ryota's face sinks as he left his holding his check. Lucky for you, today's work is pro bono. That means free. Consider this your receipt. I'm feeling generous right now. Ryota looks closely at the paper in his hand. It says, "The case of the cursed manhole. Extermination complete. KK." Leaning in over his shoulder, Rico lets out an uncharacteristically, that's a long ass word, loud burst of laughter. Oh, now I get it. You didn't choose the name KK. Sloppy paperwork chose it for you. That's funny. There's a lot in this life that we don't get to choose, alright? Call me what you like. Not like I got any use for real names these days, and definitely not one of my old names. Doesn't matter what anyone calls me so long as I find that bastard. KK's gaze looks fierce, as though he's recalling a bitter past, reflected in the eyes of Ryota, who looks pleased to have received KK's autograph. KK's expression softens up in response. That said, I guess KK's not so bad. Aww. Wow, that was fucking stupid. No, I'm just kidding. That was whatever, I guess. I straight beat on those Slender Man easy. I had 2 stuns. I stunned both of them, and I just mollywopped them. I just used my wind power. They didn't even get a single hit on me. This KK's the man, bruh. Alright, well, that was Ghostwire Tokyo. Out now. No, I'm just kidding. That was the prelude. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. It was just like someone's fanfic or some bullshit about this fucking dog. Wow. Honestly, I feel like I kind of got rickrolled right there. Honestly? What's going on here? I'm a little angry. I wonder if those characters are going to be in the actual game. Anyways. Thanks for joining. If you enjoyed my voiceovers, you can catch me on YouTube. You can catch me on Twitch. I don't usually do that shit, but that was kind of fun, I guess. I usually let the credits roll so you can see who worked on this, but I'm gonna get off. Oh, you can make it go faster. Yeah, Bethesda made this. Interesting. So it gives you a little bit of lore and a little bit of background of what Ghostwire Tokyo is about, I guess. Gives you some of the spells. Talks about some of the monsters and shit that you're gonna see. You're gonna see some Slenderman, some umbrella visitors, some Raincoat Kid visitors, the corruption you got, the tags, the I'm guessing his team is gonna be in there, Rinko and Ed and Erica. I don't know. But either way, stay safe, stay smart, and stay sexy.